died. You got some information, you got some more information from Lady Atalia, and you're now down in the sewers looking for
Elusive.
Usit, the wizard. But you
Yeah.
did run into some problems. Some rotting heap of goo coming up of a pool of water and some gas bubbles.
It's perfect though because scurry can't talk, so that's apropos.
And the monster is laughing.
Oh,
Love it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. You've been laughing for a minute.
So I think we have Guido up now.
Get him.
So you said that thing is still on Scurry's face, right?
This one is still attached on Scurry's face. Yes.
Okay. Well, then here's what we're gonna do about that. I'm trusting that Guido's feeling pretty accurate today, and we're not gonna hit Scurry in this face, but he can't really do much complaining anyway, so let's do that on the one attached to his face, see if we can get him to hop his happy ass off of there.
Dissonant whispers.
You want me to put it in the chat?
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, okay.
That horrible, was it John Travolta in that movie?
And what makes this, with the dissonant whispers, pretty good, it doesn't say that it's a the frightened condition or charmed or anything. They just have to run away.
Right. Yeah, you can't be immune to running away.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah, usually it gives you some sort
Some
of
kind of condition, yeah. But nothing.
Nope, I just double checked, so. But it's a wisdom. It fails and takes 7 damage to start with. And then it's forced to use its reaction to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Feet away. And it's no longer on top of Scurry.
There we go. Wipe your face off, Scurry. Indeed. And, how am I looking on Bardic? Do I got Bardic to play with? Let's see. Yeah, we got the guy giggling in a couple little puddles. I'm going to save these, so that is my turn.
Then we have Scurry.
Nice. He's going Gator.
Sewer Gator. Nice.
Gator.
I saw your list of the classes that you have in that game. You're also missing, so you're missing the druid, the barbarian, the bard, and then there's one more, and I can't think of what it is. Warlock? Do you have warlock in yours?
I might have said sorcerer instead of warlock. I can't remember. There's two spellcasters.
Probably
straight out.
sorcerer and wizard, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then warlock. Warlock's pretty baller too. I actually had a good time with the warlock.
Oh, monk. Monk. I don't have monk.
Monk, yeah, that's what it is. So monk and bard are the two that come in the one package, I think, and then the other package is the barbarian and the druid.
So, crocodile for scurry.
Yep. He wants to know if he drew an attack of opportunity.
Big gator.
Nice.
Let me just double check. I need to give Gurry access to it so he can use it. And if you move up to there, you don't provoke an attack of opportunity. You never leave the range of this one. But the problem might be that you don't have dark vision with your crocodile.
Wise.
Where should I put your... I move Scurry away so you can't see, because you only have the sight of the crocodile and he doesn't have dark vision. So that's your action and movement. Anything else? Perfect.
Mission accomplished.
Then we have Z.
Yeah, and even though these don't do a lot of damage, because I think this thing doesn't care, I'm gonna move up to here. I can't flank him either. It's useless. I'll move up to here and just wail on this guy and see if it does anything. I get him put in. Probably a miss.
No, that's a hit.
But it's only going to do partial damage, probably, right?
Yes,
'Cause it's
he is not immune but resistant to bludgeoning at least.
I'll just have to hit him twice as much.
Oh, wait. Yep, do you wanna hit again with unarmed?
And then I'll switch over and do my unarms here. Let's see, where is it? And 4. That last one I think might be. Is that one a hit too? 13?
That's it. That is also a hit.
All right, and then for my action on that, since I can't really knock this guy down or push him, I'm gonna take the I'm gonna make it so he can't take reactions, which basically lets me disengage from him, and I'm just gonna move back to here.
And he had the Tasha's hideous laughter on him, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 saves
Oh yeah,
he can do.
yes, he might stop giggling. I'm sorry.
What
Oh,
was
dude,
the DC?
he's been through a lot right now and kept on giggling.
Yep. He's got like -4 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of was it? Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, for Tasha's? Yeah, yeah. Let me double check, but I'm almost positive it is.
Yeah. So I remember trying to disadvantage on wisdom, but it doesn't work like that. It's only on ability checks.
Yeah, but he has advantage thanks to taking damage.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He was rolling with advantage, and still, he's rolled how many times, Dan? I mean, it's got to be a good 6, 7
Yeah,
already.
he has
no?
rolled a
Yeah.
whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
But
keeps failing.
Yeah, exactly.
this time, finally,
Oh, he got out
with advantage, he has a 16.
Oh, wow. Okay.
with a
It
minus
was the
2.
last roll of 8 that I
Fantastic.
managed to get a 16. But he's still
Oh,
prone.
yeah. Technically,
He's
yeah, he's
not
prone.
laughing. But then on the other hand, it is his turn now.
He's a mad boy.
And yeah, he used half his movement to stand up. I would say he's roaring, but he's probably more bubbling.
Boiling.
And he moves down 5, 10. That's all he can do, and he's going for, well, he has 2 players. Let's see.
Like at the end.
Oh.
He's going for Etienne with the 21.
Yikes.
You hit me. You rolled a 21.
Yes, he hits you with a. I think a 21 should hit.
I
Or
have, yeah,
the,
I have a 21 armor class, so I guess yes.
yeah.
I don't know. Who does the tie go to? Attacker?
I know attacker.
Okay.
So he's going against at the end with a big slam with 10 bludgeoning and 5 acid damage.
Oh, wow.
And you are grappled.
And I'm grappled.
Yes.
That's a strength check I have to make, correct?
Mm, he has an ability, you're automatically grappled if he hits. But you can escape with a DC 13. With strength or dex check or acrobatics or athletics
Got it.
on your turn. And that's his turn. He used all his movement. Now we have this bubble. I mean, it has a huge crocodile and a smaller at the end, so it's going for at the end. But 11 is not a hit. I know that.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Everyone is going for at the end today.
Poor Etienne.
Good times. Wrong place.
18. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Yeah.
Then we have Bender.
Tomorrow, boys, go. Here we go.
All right. Bendar raises his sword into the air, charges it with electric magic, which would basically be the booming blade, and then brings it down on the swamp thing. 1 second.
Well, a 12 isn't that great, but it's enough to hit.
Nice. And then I'll roll for damage. So it'll be. Let's see.
Scurry.
So that's the longsword damage. And then the booming blade would be.
Do you have Hex up? You
Yes,
had the
and I have Hex.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that.
Well, the Hex seems to be added in with a 7, and then you have the 9 from the damage with the Hex and the sword. If you look at the top, the 2 and the 7. And
Yeah, what does the 2 and the 7 mean? What is that? I don't get that.
if you look at it, it says where the 7 is rolling 1d8. It's for the sword, but doesn't it add? It should add your modifier.
Yeah, well, the modifiers.
Unless it's 0.
No. You know, because it's a packed weapon, that's why it's probably not doing that. So it should roll off my charisma, which is 3 plus 3.
So that 7 should have been 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll have to remember that for next time.
You should be
It's
able
the
to.
longsword you're using for your pact.
Yes,
Well, it's not really a pact weapon, but you use your ability to use
yes.
charisma with it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna change it so it. So that's 10, 12.
And then the thunder we have to be careful about because it's split into 2. It's
Yeah.
initial
Let's
and
see.
then if he moves.
Hit him with the boomstick.
Hit him with the boomstick. It's a good
And
call.
it should be, let's see, which is the thunder. It should be 2, you have rolled for it, 2, now at level 5, 2 d8s if it moves, and 1 d8 on the actual attack. I can help you set up an attack for Booming Blade later on. When I play a Booming Blade character, I usually make a special Booming Blade weapon attack. You see, up to before level 5, it doesn't do any damage on the actual attack, only on d8 if they move. But now when you're 5 and higher, it makes 1 d8 on the hit, and then 2 d8 if it moves.
Yep.
So you already rolled the 14 if it moves. Roll me a d8 to see what it will take
Okay.
now on the attack. And your sword wasn't magical. It's not considered magical from that feature. You need your packed weapon, I think, at level 3.
Well, I mean, I can make
So
any weapon a packed weapon.
yeah, but it's not really a packed weapon. You have the hexblade thing. You touch a weapon and you can use charisma for attacks and damage rolls.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it a magical
Oh,
weapon.
no,
If you
it doesn't.
level,
Yeah.
no, if you level up to become level 3 and you actually take the packed weapon feature, then it will be considered magical.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's not magic.
So the necrotic damage and the thunder damage seems to take effect perfectly well. The slashing non-magical doesn't do all the damage.
I notice. Okay, gotcha.
But you have chipped away a little bit from his life. And anything else?
I'll stand my ground.
Then we have Etienne. You're grappled by this thing.
Okay, I think I got a couple things going on here. First, I need to make a Constitution saving throw for concentration for the hammer, right?
No, the hammer isn't concentration.
Oh,
That's a
beauty of the
great thing
spell
with
weapon.
spiritual weapon. You can
Yeah,
have
it's
it up
fabulous.
together with the concentration spell. You cast it and you have that hammer for 1 minute.
all right, great. Then, okay, so what do I need to do to break the grapple here? Strength check?
Be strong.
Well, that's
Thank
up to you if you want to. It's a strength check, but that's using up your action.
Can I mean, he's got me grappled, so I'm touching him. Can I cast a spell, a touch spell?
Well, you can do anything you want. The only thing grappled does is your speed is 0. It's not restrained. It's not. It's the simple grip.
Oh,
Imagine he's got you by the waist. Like you could still swing on
Yeah,
him.
or maybe just grabbed one of your arms or grabbed your shirt or something like that. It's a little bit hard to explain, but grappled, speed 0. That's it. If you are restrained, then you have disadvantage on attacks. You are attacked with advantage, stuff like that. But just a simple grapple doesn't really do anything else than.
okay. In that case,
Unless the monster or enemy have some ability that makes their grapple better, but by default, a grapple is just speed 0.
Yeah, this is some kind of creepy sewer monster. I'm guessing that, Death Cooties comes along with the grapple. But okay, I'm gonna hit him with an inflict wounds if I can, since he's got me grappled. I'll touch him on the thing that he's got me grappled with, and cast a spell.
That is a hit.
All right.
For how much damage?
Let's see. I'm upcasting this for 27 damage.
27 damage. That
Ne-
hurts.
Necrotic damage, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Yeah.
Minus 27.
Yep.
God darn. That hurts.
All right.
Get him.
I'm gonna take the hammer over to this little guy over here, and take a swing at him.
Did you upcast that, or was that normal?
Yes, I did. No,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
upcast
he
that.
did upcast it.
I would love to say that's the
That's what I was
entry
saying.
level.
Like, God damn.
But inflict wound is the highest damaging level 1 spell.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
it.
juicy. Okay. 5 force damage.
That's probably full damage now.
Don't know.
Nothing's immune to force.
Yeah, a few things are, but these ones are not.
Beauty.
I think it's like a handful of creatures so far released by Wizard of the Coast that has resistant or immunity to force.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely far and few.
Okay, so I am. That's it for me. That's what I've
Yeah,
done.
you're still grappled.
Yes. Guys, feel free to kill this guy.
And Guido,
I kind of can't believe he's still standing, to be honest.
We did it hard,
I
but
know, right?
a lot of stuff is only doing like partial damage. So
True.
Yep.
And I know he's not like something that can be bloodied, and I don't think he's got any blood, but like, how's he looking? Is he looking
well,
like we put any damage on him, or is he still
oh yeah, he's starting to. You have chipped away some of.
okay? He's looking squishy.
Yes, he's been spreading out some goo all over the floor around him. If he would have blood, if he would be a creature with blood, you would probably call him blooded now, or below blooded at least.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if that interfered with his sense of humor at all. Just try to put him back on the ground.
Nice.
Then we can focus on the little guys, or just keep wailing on him, because chances of him succeeding on this is slim. He can do it, but we got time. And with him
Well,
giggling, I have to assume that lets go of any grapple he would have had. Did he pass?
he's
he did pass
Holy shit. Wow. Good for
with a
him.
19.
He
That's
is not
impressive.
feeling it. He's
But that's the
pissed.
thing. I really have to do well. I had the 16 when he succeeded last time. That was a natural 20.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's got, yeah. Slim to no chance, but he did it. Yeah, is what it is. That is going to be my turn.
He basically has a 10% chance.
Yeah. That's
But
fantastic.
I made it. I feel happy.
You
so you're
should.
saying we have a chance.
Right. Telling me the ooze monster's got a chance.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
And anything else from you?
Oh, no, that's it.
Then we have Scurry.
Crocodile this guy.
Jump.
Going for the big guy. Or the bubble. Well, 9 is sadly not a hit. Even with, I would say, some flanking bonus, with even if I give you a +2, brings you up to 11. That's still a miss.
Dang it.
Did you roll for just the DM? Because I didn't see that.
Yeah, it comes.
Yeah.
It was set on, but sadly, he rolled that.
Got it.
All right. So he's not laughing, right? He does not find you funny. Is
He does
amused.
not.
All right. Well,
I think after the beating he took while laughing last time, he's a little bit fed up with
Yeah, he
the cat guy and not finding him
lost his sense of humor.
very
I was giving
funny.
him my best funny face, you know.
all
What
right,
if?
I'm gonna move here. Am I up, Scurry, or are you gonna go again? Anything else?
I don't think he has too much to do when he is in a crocodile shape.
Do again.
But wait to see what he's saying.
Head fell in combat with his ears.
Yeah, he's learning from his mistakes.
There you go.
Yep.
Then we have Z.
All right. I'm gonna come in here again, and even if it's half damage, it's better than no damage.
Destroy.
I was here, right? That's 10. Actually, I'm gonna go here. Well, that's only 5. I'm gonna say I'm gonna help Etienne him out by giving that other thing something else to swing at. Let's see. 1.
That's a hit.
20's a hit. 2. 19 should be a hit.
That'll do.
It is.
3. 11. That's probably a miss.
Well, you are flanking, so that brings
Oh.
it up to a hit.
Okay, that's 3. That is 4.
And that's also a hit.
Yeah, and again, I'm
He
gonna
doesn't have the highest AC, so
I'm gonna make it so he can't do any reactions, and then I'm gonna disengage and come. Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna come all the way here. I'll at least give that one goo something else to swing at.
There you go. He's got decent health though. He's looking all right.
Yeah.
It's that high ass AC.
He does. But you still gotta help your friends. Come on, man. You can't just leave them out there.
Oh, dude, I'm with you all day.
I could now. It is this time, this thing store, and I could be really, really mean because this thing has a really nasty ability. But
Acid spray or something.
no,
Something.
but he's
Take that shit out on
holding
the cat.
I knew it.
starting its turn with someone grappled. He dissolved one metal or
cooties.
wood item on your person, so you no
Oh.
longer have a warhammer.
Oh, damn.
My Warhammer's gone?
And
Yeah.
Mm.
Ouch.
and the thing is, this thing can dissolve magical items.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
shit.
I'm
You
gonna
need to get out of that.
post it in.
Yeah, that's not good.
Was that your only weapon?
Oh, wow.
No.
So on criticals then.
It's not my only
Critical,
weapon,
and
but
if
my other
it
weapon
has
is
someone grappled,
my other weapon is Dawnbringer or Lightbringer.
And-
I mean, I've got. Yeah, go ahead.
let's see.
See, Warhammer. There we go. That's gone. Okay.
We'll get you a new one.
Thanks. Thanks, Paul.
You deserve it.
And as it's holding you, it with one hand it slams out against Bandar with the other hand. And that is an amazing 12 to hit, so I think you're safe.
Okay. I didn't even need to use shield.
What is your AC, Bender?
18, and then I can bring it up to 23 with shield.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Then we have
And I have
swamp gas.
5 to 8 damage reduction.
Swamp gas bubble. I would say so. Crocodile gets an opportunity attack against the bubble. That is a hit.
Yeah. These bubbles aren't as powerful as their.
And now I have 3 to attack. Z.
Just don't stick it to my face.
Just then.
He do a suffocating grasp against you.
With a 20. All right.
Can't stop that.
That means you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and it is attached on top of you.
Great.
The next swamp gas bubble going for it. Sorry. And misses. Then we have Baldur.
Okay. Go ahead and do my booming blade again.
Boomstick.
That is a hit.
Okay. Then we'll roll 1 die 8 for the thunder damage. And then I'll do the necrotic. And then the sword damage. It looks like it is adding the modifier 1 die 8 plus 3.
Yeah, now I have added that I did change it so it adds
Okay.
in the modifier
Oh,
now.
sweet. Okay.
I'm gonna.
So does the spell, does it do normal attack damage plus necrotic plus lightning?
Yeah, because I have him hexed. So, yeah, that necrotic's coming
Oh,
in.
so that's where the necrotic comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the...
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a healthy combo.
Yeah, if I need to pull it out in
I'm gonna
close
have to-
quarters.
I like it.
I'm gonna later on set up a booming blade attack that rolls everything at once for you, but that is
A little more involved.
Cool.
Yeah, it's looking pretty weak. It is still up, but it's bubbling, foaming. It's not looking in good shape.
And then I'll just raise my shield and stand my ground.
And then we have Etienne.
Etienne's freaking out a little bit. He's going to try another inflict wounds.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right. Also upcast. 28 points of damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
28 points.
it bubbles and dissolves.
And lets me
Yay.
go. Oh, thank God.
Nice.
All right. Spiritual weapon on the creature on Bendar.
No one's on Bendar.
Whatever the one is that's
The one on
directly
Z?
to my right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Does it hurt
11
Z?
force damage.
Nice. I hope that.
That one.
I'm imagining him just hitting Z in the face with that hammer.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that thing was on Z. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. On Bendar. So yeah, I guess it's got to be on the one that's on Z, right?
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's this one. The red one is on Z. But luckily it doesn't. Z doesn't take any damage. That thing take damage, but
I thought it just right.
Surgical strike.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the roll.
then we have Guido.
How are these stupid things looking? Not that it really matters for what I'm going to do, but have we been putting any damage on these at all?
Yes, but the one on Z has taken a decent amount of with the beating. It's hard to say how healthy a bubble looks, but
Yeah, no shit. All right, let's we're going to keep it sleazy. We're going to do let's do one of these. And we're going to throw that at I guess the
the
one
one on Z.
Oh, is it still on him? Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so.
this
I
one.
was picturing it going flying when the spirit hammer hit him, but yeah, no, that makes sense. So yeah, we'll do it
No.
on the one on Z. Get him off his face.
It's sticky goo.
And a wisdom save. This one has
Pretty wise bubble.
just a straight out, but that's a fail. So he takes 15. And that one is looking pretty bad. And it is moving away. I would say it moves away in there.
Does Etienne get an opportunity attack on it then?
Yes,
And Bendar.
and Bandar.
Kill it.
And Z.
I was gonna say, and you, man. Things
Yeah.
jumping off your face. Give him a good chopping on his way out.
My pleasure.
Or I wouldn't say Bandar, by the way, because
I would agree
it
with
was
that.
on top of here. So it would have gone basically like this,
That
this, up in the
Yeah.
crevice it came from.
I nat 20'd it for you, Bendar.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Made up for it.
On my face, take a nat 20.
At the end, did you want to hit it?
Hit this, Etienne.
That
Hit
is a hit.
Ooh, nice.
Little 5-piece.
Oh. Yeah, now I have to check something. That one is dealing bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's
And
what
I don't think C, you haven't attacked these ones yet. You have gone for the big one so far.
Yeah. Obviously, this attack of opportunity was on it, but yeah.
Yeah. And that's also bludgeoning, so yeah, I would say it doesn't take, I forgot that, it doesn't take.
I can see a bubble being resistant.
That bastard.
But something else happens when you hit it with the
Uh-oh.
Lightbringer.
We're going to make multiples of it.
no. It bounces away 10 feet when you it doesn't do any damage.
Oh.
But I would say when you hit it, which way would you, as it starts to move away from you at the end, which way would it logically move if you would hit it? It just bounces away.
Oh,
Would
I think
it go into here, or would you knock it this way?
I think it would have gone that way.
Yeah, and at the end, also hit, it doesn't do any damage, but I would say it just pushes it further away, so it's somewhere over here now.
Right.
So now you know that they are immune to bludgeoning damage. The only thing that happens when you hit them with bludgeoning damage is they bounce away.
Great. Good to know.
Then we have, or did I miss any? It was Scurry, the squirrel. Yeah, he should have Lightbringer up, and it shreds light, if I remember right.
Are you seeing Scurry in the chat about it being restrained when he hit it with an attack of opportunity with a crocodile?
When you hit which one with an attack?
It was the one that ended up on my face, but
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been, but I missed that the crocodile have the grappling traits on their attacks.
dang it.
Kinda annoying with dental work, so you can't talk. I suffer with you. Well, the mound thing, it's dead. The only thing that left now is the bubble down here. You should be able to. You have token vision. You are able to see right. This thing. Well, go for it. That is a hit.
A ranged tattoo crocodile bite.
Right.
And it is not bludgeoning damage.
Right.
Yeah, it is a hit. Yeah, I would say it restrained. Or, yeah,
There you go.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
Don't hit it with bludgeoning, hit it with other stuff or
Yeah.
magic.
Otherwise, this
And
head's just gonna go flying around.
then we have Z.
Yeah, so I'm noticing that the thing doesn't react well to bludgeoning damage, so I'm gonna pull out a javelin and just stab at it. Which I think
Go
this
for it. I mean, on the other hand, don't react well. Depends. I mean, you could basically have a badminton match with these things.
I want to kill it, not bounce it. What do you think would happen if I just like whacked it? Well, no, it wouldn't go flying more than like 50 feet or something. But let me try to stab it with a.
That's a hit.
And I'll stab it once more. I'm assuming it's with it being restrained. Am I attacking with advantage or?
Yeah, but you didn't even need it. Even the 8 do hit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's 11.
They are basically gas bubbles. They don't have high AC.
I'm trying to pop it. So
Real quick, realized I wasn't on push to talk. I've probably been like clearing my throat and coughing in your guys' ear, and I apologize. So I'm gonna go back to
No,
push to talk.
I haven't really noticed anything.
I didn't hear it.
Haven't
Yeah,
heard anything.
I'm usually conscious of that, like, and make sure that like I'm not just coughing in anybody's ear. Yeah, yeah. See, Scurry caught it. Yeah, my bad, guys.
No worries.
All right. we'll
Anything
push-
else from Etienne?
no,
No, from the sea, I meant.
that's pretty much all I can do is poke at it, poke the bear.
Five, 10, 15.
Excuse me.
And it goes for Z, but misses. The next one is going for... That's also Z. 16. Does that hit?
My armor class is 16.
Then it do hit for 9 bludgeoning and 1 poison.
Man,
And Bandar,
All right.
your turn is up.
As a free action, he sheaths his longsword and he raises his hand up as a purple mist goes from the dead mound and transfers over to the one that's like right across from Z. And I'll place a hex on that creature, disadvantaging strength. And then I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Against which one? Was it this or the upper
the
one?
top upper one.
That's a hit.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and roll for the other attack, and then I'll roll the damage. Or, yeah.
That's a hit. Both hits.
Okay, so I'll do the Eldritch Blast damage. And then...
Well, so on the first one you rolled decently, but on the other one you rolled pretty bad. But that's at least 12 damage.
And then necrotic.
Yeah, but it already adds in. If you look
Oh,
at the 6 and the 4, if
okay.
you hover over them, it says rolling 1d6 hex. So the
Oh,
first 6
gotcha.
you rolled was the hex damage for that one.
Gotcha. The global modifier then.
You-
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So that brings it up to 4 force damage, 6 necrotic on the first attack, and 1 and 1 on the second attack. 12
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
damage.
It's just
Yeah,
a rough second
as I
roll.
said, hard to say how healthy a bubble is, but they don't look too well, especially the lower one. And then we have Etienne.
Yep. I am going to move to here. Bring the spiritual hammer down here. I'm going to have the hammer attack the one that it can right now. Just do that.
You're about to
All right. Is that a hit?
a room.
That's a hit.
All right. That's 6 force damage.
It's still up, but not much.
Okay. Next thing I do is I call out to Helm. And I call for Helm's Radiance. And this is Word of Radiance.
Con saves.
Yep.
What's the word?
For both of them.
Yeah.
Those are the words.
Mm-hmm. How
That one pops.
All right, good.
The other one seems to have succeeded on that with the save. But it is in any way in a bad shape.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Anything else?
Nope.
Then we have Guido. You have one bubble left.
Talk a little shit to him.
Okay.
Tell him as far as bubbles go, he's pretty weak, pretty lame. Doesn't really have any friends.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't let him
it's
sit at my
not
lunch
much
table.
damage, but it's enough for it to. You offended it so much, it popped.
That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that sewer
things
bubbles
calm
have
down
fragile
now.
egos.
And no other things seems to pop up from these places. But you seem to now when things calm down, you do notice something else. Let me just
Go on.
Please continue.
Yeah, fix my Eldritch Blast. I've been doing subpar damage because it wasn't adding my charisma modifier.
Ooh.
on which one?
Eldritch Blast. I fixed it though. I went
Uh-huh.
into the thing and now it's adding 1d10 plus 3.
You see a whole bunch of things that have come up from the pool in the middle here. Now when you've been fighting and making noises. And
They're probably friendly.
yeah, they are at least not attacking at least. They are standing there looking at you. One is looking kinda like that.
Ah.
Anyone know what these
I don't know.
people
Looks
are?
like some kind of weird troglodyte.
Is that the same thing that we found out in the swamp before? They don't look like the hybrid.
No. Those were other things. That looks like a Kuatoa.
Murlocs, right?
I
Well,
think I've heard of these.
give me. You probably might have. And you also heard that Lady Atalia was mentioning fish people. She had been delivering one of the prisoners down to what she called the fish people in the sewers that took took the prisoner. But
So
anyway,
Guido runs up and he's all excited and he goes, "Hi, do you speak English?"
they probably don't, but they probably speak common. But let's take a short 5-minute break here.
Okay.
So we can take, if in case someone wants to go to the bathroom, grab something to drink, and let's meet up in 5.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm just going to chill here and make coffee, so.
I'm with my big bottle of water, so I'm all set.
Nice. Yeah, Guido's the perfect ambassador. It's just everyone
Well,
should
I don't
trust
know.
a rabbit.
He's a cat. He's a cat.
Oh, is he a cat?
To buy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I know
I'm a
that.
fish. I don't really want to see a cat running up to me. But
Oh, that's true, huh? No, I don't know because I know that they have a new like hare race, so that's why I was kind of thinking like he was hare, but yeah. Okay.
I think he wants to play that race. He hasn't yet. Yeah. I can't remember the name of it. It's got some weird name.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just play boring
Yeah.
human characters so far, so.
Well, humans are good in the beginning because you get the +1 to all the stats, but it's, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, power wise, they're okay because I mean you can get the extra feet and they have their place, but yeah, they're not necessarily known for being like a powerful race. But just because Faerun's mostly made up of humans, mostly. I mean, well, I guess in the areas that they settle, right? So it's like I want to try to at least represent a little bit of humans in there, Because usually I always start off with parties that are like, everyone's a different race, like, drow and yeah. I do my duty.
I guess I'm a Genasi, so I'm half human.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, right?
Yeah, and I'm custom, so I'm not, whatever.
Yeah. It's there's so many options. I miss the days of 4 classes and everybody was in 4 classes, 4 races.
Fighting man. No. Actually, I do like how it's evolved for the most part. I mean, some of the lore kind of like really ticks me off because I mean, just the back and forth. You're just like, especially from 4E to 5E, where they kind of like flip the lore back to second edition, which is, I mean, that's really, they shouldn't have changed it that much, but that's my opinion. But I definitely like the cantrip system. I always thought it was weird that the wizards always have to walk around with crossbows when they run out of spells,
Yeah. Yeah, but again, the fundamental difference is in the older versions, adventurers were normal people out to go make money. And kind of in the new versions, adventurers are kind of like quasi superheroes.
Yeah.
They're heroes, not necessarily just random adventurers, I guess is probably a better way to say it.
Well, they definitely start you off more feeling like you're a superhero. Because I mean, even the old edition, you get up, up in the higher levels, you're pretty decent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but it took a long time to get to level, high enough, like level
That's
10,
true.
12.
Yeah.
Where you start to feel like, oh, okay, I don't need to worry when I walk into a dungeon. Something is just going to break my leg instantly.
Right. Yeah, Wizards had 1-4. I remember those days, man.
Yeah.
Even in 3.5, they had 1-4. So.
Yeah. Brutal.
But, at the same time, I mean, there was some, like, broken crap you could do with spellcasters, even at, lower levels. I mean, because you could just stack spells on yourself and just go wild.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the concentration because like that's what kind of annoyed me about the older editions. Every time we go in a dungeon, it's like, okay, sorcerer, cast 10 buffing spells on us, stone skin and da 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 da.
No, the concentration's good because it basically, yeah, you're right. You can't just sit there and stack these crazy spells all the time.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's got trade-offs, and so far I like it so far.
I don't know if I've played enough to make a pure decision yet, but it's hard to find like 1E games anyway. People don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
and it's so intricate if you really play it hardcore, it's so intricate. With I mean, just it's like Solasta. I mean, you have to carry food around with you everywhere and think about food all the time. Do you have enough food?
Oh no, you don't. Moonberry or create food. I never
Yeah,
carry rations. Fuck all that noise.
yeah, but you have. Do you do that in Solasta?
Yeah, Salasa Goodberry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if you have good if anybody in the team has Goodberry, then you don't ever have to carry rations again. But if you want to stay, if you like go to a fire, like just to do a long rest, I'm talking about traveling. But if you actually want to do a long rest at a fire, you still do
yeah,
need the rations. I don't think you can cast
okay,
it.
yeah, yeah. That this is it's just yeah. And I don't again when you're playing the base characters, I
I think
haven't gotten the options
Scary
yet.
agreed with me,
Really
I
yet.
think.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, Goodberry's a baller spell to have just for that reason. And I threw it on, I can't remember. It might have even been the cleric might have had it.
yeah.
No,
I don't.
I don't
That's why I said I screwed that up. I shouldn't have had a paladin. I should have played the cleric instead of the paladin. And then
Paladin's good, but like I was looking at online at like, what the best one was or whatever, and it basically says like no party should ever not have a cleric. Like just the versatility and everything about it is
yeah,
just
yeah,
too
I
good,
mean, yeah,
to not have it.
yeah.
cleric is
I
classic.
should have probably. I should have probably taken a uh, a cleric and a paladin instead of a paladin and a fighter. But
Or cleric fighter. Like, I think honestly you always want to have two kind of tankier, frontliners, and
yeah,
then,
yeah,
a
Yeah,
ranged
ideally.
and a magic, or, a rogue if you want to get like the sneak attacks in, because rogues are ballers all hell too, but they're squishy, so
Hmm.
yeah. Well, I do like it. I really play it with disengage, and I play it with
yeah.
cunning action, and it's pretty good. I mean, you can really, and if you get your rogue good with a bow, and you get him up high, I mean, it's wicked.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had okay, so what did I have? It was yeah, I'll have to go back and look, but I had a character that I ended up giving. It might have been my mage. And like when I wasn't doing like big AoE spells with the mage, I had a bow on it and it had um the ranger spell, the hunting whatever, where it
Hunter's
adds
mark.
D6 to it. Hunter's mark.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I also picked up something, it was Archer's Bracers, which gave me +2 damage and I think +2 to attack, like to actually hit or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're
So
hitting everything.
absolutely, and I had a
Yeah.
ranger in the group already. So the ranger had a thing where if it's already taken damage, it's got anything other than full health, it takes an additional D8 plus the hunter's mark plus its regular damage, and I get to attack twice, and it stacks all that shit. Like it's absolutely insane. And then you're following it up with another character from Raged, hitting him with another long. I picked up the feat where I got expertise in longbow. So I had that on the freaking mage because at that point I was like, all right, why not?
He's
I was just running with it, I'm like, this hunter's mark is
homemade.
working for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was cool to have that. So like when I wasn't burning spells, I was doing tons of damage just with the bow with the freaking mage. I'm almost
It's got
positive
the
that's what it
same.
was.
It's got the same flaw as Skyrim. You just can sneak and snipe everybody.
Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely, dude. I'm constantly creeping. Like
Oh,
nobody ever gets.
okay.
I get surprise round almost every single time. You know what I mean? And it's usually like I try to just wait it out and get a big fireball to start the battle, and then boom, you go in and it's just clean up.
That's
Well, the
like,
one complaint I think other people have as well is that once you're playing a character, you can't swap anybody out in your party, and you can't like if you make a mistake in character generation, you're going all the way back to level 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's kind of
oh,
a
that's brutal.
It really is. Yeah, yeah. So like, and honestly, that's why I wanted to do. I ended up starting over. I think 3 times. Like
yeah.
started playing through, and then it ended up being very redundant in the beginning because it was just okay. I want to get to the new shit, but I think I got to level 4, um, with 3 different like sets of characters, and each time was like, yeah, no, I gotta, I wanted to play the barbarian, so that was like the big push. Um,
That's a job
and
for
then yeah,
modders to make the game to where you can do stuff like that, switch out party members and stuff.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Because come on.
Yeah. That's exactly what we need to do. But on Xbox, the monitors don't work as hard. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I play on PC, so
yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, we're all back. Are we all back?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Mm.
I already talked about food and rations and stuff like that in the game. I have to say, uh, I need to try out that game sometime in the future. But about food and good berries and stuff like that, I both like and hate good berries in 5e because
good berry juggling.
depending on what kind of game you play, it's really easy. You don't really, if someone has it, you don't have to care about bringing that much food. You don't have to uh, worry. But it makes survival situations really silly. You're lost in the wild. You have a druid or a ranger. You don't even have to care about food. If you get up to level 5 and have a cleric, for example, you can create 45 pounds of food every day with a level 3 spell slot.
Yep. That's what it was.
And the thing is, with
Yeah.
that, I wouldn't see in a world with those uh, spells, especially the create water, there wouldn't be any real problem with food. You have a village. Oh yeah, it's been a drought for a while. We have a couple of clerics. They can spend 3 days making a few 100 pounds of food.
Yeah.
I will say this, like when it comes to carrying the rations though, weight management is a big deal. And you're going on a
Yeah,
9-day trip or something like that to
Yeah.
get to an area. So
It's
you
like
need to have, I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I mean? Just a ton. So like you completely overload a dude, but they do have bags of holding in the game, which increases your inventory by 3 times its normal
yeah,
capacity. So as soon as you get one of those, you're good, dude. But
I
early game, it's
found
like,
one of
fuck
yeah.
me.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I
That,
can't carry anything because all I got is food and crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's the only
And
way I'd
also
worry about that. It's
in
load level.
5e, I have in some games changed what's it called, a Goodberry in 5e, and I will. I'm about to start up probably in the future a Tomb of Annihilation game. You will spend a lot of time in the jungle, and in that case, I will do what I have done in some other games. You can cast it's still a spell. I have seen some players, DMs, just ban Goodberry, but I have used it in a few games. You can still cast it, but you need the mistletoe and it consumes it.
Mhm.
Meaning, if you find a mistletoe, yeah, then you might have food for a whole day. You might have grab a couple. You might have be able to cast as long as the mistletoe is fresh. You can cast it a few times, but you can't rely on, yeah, I know Goodberry, we will never starve.
Anyway,
But anyway,
let's kill some
you see these things come up. Give me some history or religion checks if you want to know what these things are. Well, Etienne and especially Sinor, you know Kuatoa. You might never have met them, but you know
Oh man,
about them.
Poor Guido.
Okay, cool.
knows nothing.
Bender and Curry probably heard about them, but you don't really know anything about them. Uh, they are kind of mutated fish people, uh, especially with that 22, that you know that they are a race that's been enslaved by the Illitids, the Mind Flayers. And now they are basically insane fish people that tend to be extremely religious and usually worship their own made up gods.
All right.
Without any leader, they made up their own gods to protect them and help them. And if enough Kroatoas actually believe in a god, it might manifest and take physical form. So many times these creatures live in the Underdark or the sea or places underground in misery and madness, slaves to their own dark gods that they spawn from their own maddened minds.
So they're probably pretty chill.
That's fun.
So nothing to worry about here.
Yeah. The atheist in me wants to just say, "Oh, just like everybody else." Then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean that
Not too
description
far off.
sounds like a pretty much us humans. Besides, we usually don't live under the sea.
Small distinctions.
Yeah.
The things that separate us from the fish people.
If you want to become
Anyone
a
know
god, get these
Undercommon?
guys to worship you.
No,
Yeah.
I do not. Anybody know Undercommon?
Uh,
Doubt it.
Undercommon?
I don't think
Yes,
so.
I do know Undercommon.
Oh,
Oh,
hooray.
nice.
The beauty of being a half genie.
I know Infernal.
I know Elvish, which is
Who are
really
you?
dumb.
Why you come here kill monsters' pets?
Oh. So I guess since I'm the only one that understands them,
Pig Latin.
maybe
I'm gonna create a race that talks Pig Latin.
Nice.
Big people.
well, we're sorry. We didn't mean to kill your pets. They attacked us. We were looking for some captured human teenagers. Have you seen anybody handling hostages
Not-
down here?
Not our pet, our god Usut's pet. He will be so mad at you.
Oh, good. They created Usyk.
Yeah, you also know they might not always. Sometimes they might worship real gods or real creatures that they encounter.
Yeah. Let me think about this.
Teenagers, what?
I think I'm gonna aside to the party. Should we try to bluff them a little bit and say like we know Usith and can you just take us to him? What do you think?
Oh, fuck it. Yeah. Do you?
my
You're the only one that can talk to these things, man. This is your show.
My performance is not very good, but I will give it a shot.
Maybe I could conjure an image of them, one of their species that's taller and healthier and full of gold or something. I don't know.
I think I'll do this. So actually, we're here to see Usith. We've got this crocodile we're bringing him. And I point over at Scurry,
Okay.
who's still this crocodile.
That'll work.
We thought he might be a good addition to the sewers. He could really help you guys out, and so we wanted to give him to him, but we can't find him. If you can take us to him, then we can give him this nice crocodile.
All hail Uthit.
Yes, hail Usith.
New pet for Uthit. We never go to Uthit, but Uthit lives there. He points to the right.
Well,
Sweet.
thank you for the directions. We're off to go. We're off to go see Usith, the wonderful Usith of the sewer. we'll be on our way now. I'll start to edge that way.
Z, ask him what's back here.
Oh, before we leave, what's the green light from?
Moss.
Moss.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Glowing moss.
Glowing moss.
Magical moss. Made by Oozit.
For what purpose? I'm assuming you're
To
translating.
glow.
I
Sorry.
relay that, yes. Why does Uthith want magical moss?
All hail Oozit. We don't ask Oozit.
Mm.
You don't question gods.
Yes, that would be bad. You're very correct not to do that. So we're going to go visit Uthith and give him this nice crocodile. You guys want to go where this moss is, or do you want to just go straight to Uthith?
I mean, I say we go straight to Usith.
All right, I'm gonna.
Sure, we don't want
tactically
to
retreat.
deal with these.
6 of them.
Well, the only thing is well, what if they
If we
join
don't-
in?
I mean, yeah, I assume these things, they're not just gonna chill.
Sorry.
All right. So is somebody giving us the sign to go here? Because if so, I'm gonna try to get a jump on them and drop something on them before we get started here. I'm gonna initiate this battle with a big old fireball. Are we going after these fish?
You want to do it? Do it. I'm not. I'm not. I haven't given any signal.
I think we've wheeled our way out of it, but if you don't want to risk being flanked by them,
That's up to you guys. I'm
Hit 'em.
saying if you give Guido the sign, he knows what to do. He's kind of looking at you like waiting for a sign, like he's at the ready. If shit's gonna go down, he's super ready to go with this shit. His fucking fingers are tingling.
Okay.
because they're fish.
I'm with you,
Probably.
but let me try an illusion. And then you can fireball right afterwards. It wouldn't even hurt.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm saying I'm not even for or against this. I'm just somebody mentioned it, and if that's the case, I'll get it going by trying to cook some fish.
They might attack you later, you don't know, but at least for now they haven't been hostile towards
Right.
you.
And I'm not the type to attack something that's not attacking me. But
That's what I'm saying. I think we're getting away with it.
that's what I'm saying. But if you give me the sign, I'll do it. That's Guido's style.
I'm down for getting away with it and walking away. And if we
Yeah.
have to face them on our way out, we'll kill them then.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll watch
I'm
our
with you.
backs. Okay,
I'll roll the dice on this.
okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. We're just
So
gonna
we'll start making our
head
way,
our way.
bringing our
Graciously,
crocodile friend.
slowly. Yeah. I don't know what you're seeing. Are you seeing anything over there yet? That's
No, I'm just crossing the bridge.
there's a door down there. Okay.
Yep. Is our crocodile friend just in the water?
Yeah, he's sewer croc.
Should we try to see if we can hear Usith or anything going on outside this door?
Yeah.
You see, it's not really, it's more in the flow, what's it called?
A grate.
Yeah,
Got it.
So we can see through it.
It sounds that way.
yes, you can see through it, and it seems to lead a tunnel that goes down a little bit sloping. Then you see what seems to be a ladder, but you can't see further than that.
Mm.
Away we go.
Can the crocodile fit?
Yeah, I mean, a crocodile, they are long, but they are not as wide as they are long.
We'll give him a push. We'll Winnie the Pooh it.
Yeah. Don't fit.
But as you try to open that grate, something do happen.
Bam.
Ruh-roh.
Well,
I want Guido. the Etienne and our lovely little crocodile to do me a DC 14 Constitution save.
Ooh.
No, I'm not doing it.
Uh-oh. Hell of a roll for me. Oh, look at that. Scurry.
Well, then let's see exactly how much you die.
Pardon?
Excuse me?
Come again?
Oh, not that much damage. So those that fail take 8 damage and are pushed 10 feet away. The ones that succeeded takes half damage and is not pushed away. But with the thunderous boom, you're pretty sure that whatever down there knows that this trap has been triggered.
Okay. And was I in the blast radius or?
You were just outside it.
Okay, cool.
Curry, you succeeded, so you take half damage, 4.
4 damage.
And at the end, you take the full 8.
Yep.
right.
Does anybody?
Sorry, fellas.
Hang on. Does anybody need healing right now?
I'm at about 50%. But
You're at about 50%.
I don't know what we're going to see on the other side, so it might not matter. But
Right.
I'm happy to wait until we need it.
I mean, if you got spells to burn where you can drop, do a decent chunk, might not be the worst idea, but for just like 4 or 5 HP, I wouldn't waste it.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking more at things that aren't going to do it for us. I think.
Okay.
Well,
We just
now
have to be a little more careful.
now that the trap's triggered, you want me to go ahead and lead in?
Let's go get some. I'm
All right.
I'm pissed.
I'm gonna go ahead and make an active search as I go down. It's going down, right?
Where were you 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Bro.
Brian.
I know, right?
All right, now that we've all been blown away, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Well,
make sure that shit doesn't happen again.
we all do it when we play a video game, but here we are in a real life game, and we don't think about it.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure this door to this bad guy is gonna be just completely fine. Let's just charge on in.
Dan, I have a light crossbow ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you go down, as I mentioned earlier, the walls in the sewer were slimier than you would expect. And as you go down here, it is even more slimy.
Yummy.
How about a prayer of healing? That'd do 2d8 plus. 3.
Well, it's got potential.
Yeah.
And that would do it on. If I'm reading this right, hang on. I haven't done this yet. Up to 6 creatures of your choice can see within range regain equal 2 to 8 points spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Dan, I'm doing
Cool.
that. So who needs it?
I don't.
I do.
I'm full health. I sat back that last match and just watched all that shit unfold.
All right. Oh,
You just talk shit to some bubbles.
Look at that.
Not roll that.
Look at that. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d8.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, healing in this game is rough.
It really is. However, hang on. I got some extra juicy stuff that will help. All right. And I have Disciple of Life. So what does that give me? That gives me whenever you use a spell at first level higher, restore hit points to a creature. Creature regains an additional 2 hit points plus the
Plus
spell's
level
level.
of spell.
So another 4 hit points. So it's 10 hit points.
We get 10.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get I have blessed healer, so I've got another.
Yeah, you get a little bit extra.
Yeah, another 4. So 14 for me. All right. Hope that helps, kids.
Totally worth it.
Dude.
One thing I always found a little bit strange with clerics, I never really understand the whole heavy armor martial weapon thing on some classes. I mean, when someone says a life cleric, I don't imagine someone in heavy armor with so much weapons. I would imagine more a healer type of cleric.
I'd imagine like a Mother Teresa type walking
like a
around
priest.
putting hands on people.
Doesn't
Yeah.
fighter
Priest or
doesn't
like a
even get
white
heavy
mage.
armor? Is that right? Fighter doesn't
Wait,
get heavy.
And there are some other clerics too, where I don't mind some nature clerics. Yeah, you have a kind of druid-like cleric, and yeah, you have heavy armor. Why? I mean, I don't complain. It's never bad to have the ability to use heavy armor, but it doesn't always make sense.
Well, it doesn't
Let
make
me
sense to
move
give
you.
it to the cleric and not the fighter. You know, it's like
Right.
what?
Yeah. Yeah, to have to pick it up in a feat or something like that is it's kind of silly.
Did somebody ask me a question just a minute ago?
No,
How
I
you
mean,
doing?
clerics, fighters get heavy armor. If you take it, start your with the fighter or a paladin, you have heavy armor proficiency at once. But if the cleric is the only class you can multi-class in to get heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly.
Yeah, that's a good point, Scurry. Life cleric has to get to the frontliner who went down. You got to be able to. You got to have some. Got to have something on you. However, I do think it's a great role play situation to have to make a decision whether your character goes in and takes the hit without the armor or does something else to stay back. Although, admittedly, with 5e, there do seem to be a lot more like, hey, if you can see a guy, you can cast healing and he's healed.
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff, ways that it's basically just cure wounds that you have a few other with the with the spells too, but many times you don't have to move all the way in the middle. I mean, if you have a fighter that's fighting someone, you can move up behind the fighter and touch him from behind, and many times avoid getting into actual melee. So, but anyway, let me drag you to the next map. You go down that sloping tunnel and then you climb down a ladder. Let me just double check so I have everything set up. And you're still the crocodile. I mean, I would say you have to struggle a little bit to get him down the ladder, but you can take the crocodile down. And who am I missing before I move you? One, two, three, four, five.
Seems right.
Just gonna double check. So now you should see yourself. You come down.
Dan, I lost whatever the I had something working for me for light. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you use your torch or do you have your light bringer up?
I guess I'm gonna have Lightbringer out.
Yeah, I mean, now when you don't have a warhammer, you probably want a weapon, and the Lightbringer is like a torch,
Yep.
so it should be bright light 20, low light 20. Can you see now?
That's perfect. Thanks.
I see things just at the edge of our vision.
Yeah, as you get down, you see a fairly large room. It's not super huge, but it has walkways around the sides, and you might be able to see down here and up here some fairly large creatures. And you have a walkway leading straight out here, and you see over here light coming from an open door on the other side.
Hang on a second, Scurry. Do you see the light that's around Etienne, or are you in total blackness?
Oh, I might have to. Yeah, it had. Now you should see.
Cool.
So, especially those with only flames, you should see a light to the left over here.
Yeah.
You want to do some scouting first? Someone, I don't know.
Do you guys see this?
I don't see that. I do see that.
Time out. So I see there's some sort of big blue blobby thing up here.
I don't see
and there's
that.
a big red body thing down here
And
too.
as you're standing there, a man comes out from the open door.
Oh, nice.
I don't
Hail
see
and
a
well
man
met.
coming out of that open door.
Elusive and minions.
Yeah. All right, which way do we want to go, lads? Oh yeah, that's Usith.
He looks a little bit like Lucius Malfoy
Okay.
from Harry Potter.
You're not wrong.
I grabbed that. That's actually a fan made picture of Lucius Malfoy. But I grabbed it for a character I have in the game. And I think it would fit perfect for this guy.
So we know he's a baddie. Should we just bum rush and just attack this dude, or what are you thinking, guys?
I mean, you know, this blue and red thing are coming after us, but you guys
Yeah,
want to ask some questions, see if we can get some info out of them first, or do you want to just go at it and try to ask questions later? We have to keep them alive, which I know you guys aren't big fans of.
Well, I think we need his head to get by the fish guy so we can show him we killed their god. So
That's fair.
Oh,
Let's parlay.
What are we here for? What are we looking for? We're looking for the missing, like the kind of ringleader of this whole fish army thing, the Hydra.
the Kraken.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay.
well, you know that it seems to involve the Kraken Society, and you heard about a Kraken named Slarkatrell or something like that. You don't think this guy is the Kraken, but he might be decently high up in the
Kraken Society.
society.
Got it. Yeah,
But
we should
before we go on, I just got the message. I must just I have to make a quick call. Be right back.
No problem.
Extra time to strategize.
Yup.
We could ask to join the Kraken Society, although I
Yeah,
think
kind of go that route.
I think they're evil though.
I mean,
we're not
we could try
really
to
gonna.
deceive 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean we're not really going to join the Kraken? So we're just going to fake join the Kraken Society?
I mean, my deception's pretty good.
Mine's definitely up there. I think
Okay.
I got plus 10.
Oh well,
Um,
you got it.
It's insane. What does he have?
Mine's only 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Persuasion's 10. I'm actually 7 in deception, so not
That's
as
still good.
OP.
What a pity.
You can still
Right.
persuade. Yeah.
I'm like -1 in deception. But anyway,
Well,
you can
I try to phrase that's how I try to phrase it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try and persuade this dude to believe these false things that I'm saying.
And if not, you just roll the deception. But
Yeah, it's
still
whatever.
good.
Hey, don't bother me none. Um, but yeah, we could go that route, being like, hey, we know that broad that always wears purple. Like, she told us that, we're obviously capable adventurers. Perhaps we could be assistants to you. And this whole Kraken thing you got going on. I came here to get my Kraken tattoo. Does the blue guy give the tattoos or the red guy?
go for it. Try to weasel it, I think. I mean, it's not going to change anything. If we have to fight him, we have to fight him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody should just be at the ready when you see a giant blue and red monster in the corner of some creepy guy's room. Like,
What do they look like?
instinctively, it'll tighten your beehole.
Because Bendar can't see in the dark. So what do they
Oh,
look
you
like?
can't see shit right now?
I can't
They look
see them
swampy.
though.
We don't know what
Swampy.
they look like. They look big.
Yeah, they definitely look big and they look mean. It looks like it might be some sort of almost giant fish creature, like a large, very large fish creature.
Or they could be like those creatures we saw in the swamp, right?
Because
Oh,
I'm
those
seeing a
big.
fish person. He's got like shit hanging from his face, like tentacles or something coming from his face. It looks like.
Yeah.
I have a squid face.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they look like they're going to be a pretty big deal. So those two big tough guys, and then this guy, and God knows, if there's anybody else. Those fish people might try to come in.
Well, he's a wizard, don't forget. So wizards are always
Flippin'
hard to
wizards.
put down.
We could actually just leave Scurry right there at the bottom of that ladder. So as the fish people come in, he could pretty much just eat them at will.
All right. Maybe I finally get to use counter spell.
You might need to use counter spell.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking this dude's definitely got something he could throw at us.
Well,
Or I
and
could
you
hit
know
him
what?
with
You can
Sleet
kind of
Storm,
warn them.
knock him on his ass, and screw up his concentration.
Yeah. You can always do kind of not just that we want to join. You came to warn them that they're kidnapping too many people and everybody's starting to notice. And we were sent down here to investigate, kind of thing. But we'd rather join up with you guys instead. They're like a thieves assassins guild kind of thing.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. So we could kind of play that angle of, we met this broad on the Great Dane, and we were trying to kind of get one over on her, and she was trying to get one over on us. So respect. And she told us about this little deal you can get going on. We don't give a shit about nobles, and she said it was a good way to make some money. So that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to need a new head considering that the guy killed Casper Dryland. So maybe he'll give us the boat.
I wanted to take that boat. I was very keen on taking that boat. Since I found out that boat existed, I've been wanting to get on that damn boat.
Nobody's on it now. The owner of it's dead. We didn't kill him. We're probably going to get blamed for it, but we didn't kill him.
I was hoping he'd have like the title on his person.
Mm.
I always feel like we can get more out of him at the end of a fight than at the start of a fight, though.
It's true. After you pounded on him a little bit
Yeah.
and caught him where they belong.
Yeah, kill everybody, leave one of them alive, bring them back, start asking questions. That's what we
Okay.
did with those goblins. Those goblins that I'm tight with. That's how that shit panned out.
Hang
Took
on,
out a
your
bunch of
spellcaster. Let
goblins.
me
I
break a
put
couple fingers first.
Yeah, I think I put 3 of them to sleep, and then we tied them up, and then later on we had 2 of them, and we just did non-lethal, and then tied them up. So there was 5 of them. We had killed however many others in the cave, and the one I don't know what the hell his real name was, but it sounded like Bling Bling. And Guido did this thing where he never called anybody by their real name. He would just, purposely call them anything but their real name. So I started calling him Bling Bling, and that's now what he goes by. So we got real tight real quick with that goblin. And basically, I think I told him I took his wallet and I kind of pulled like I think it's Fight Club, where I was like, there, I got your address. Like, if
Sorry
you're not
about
on your way to getting a goblin PhD within the next, 6 months, I'll murder you and your entire family and then send him on his way. And they've been
Good
doing
job.
quite well ever since. So turned his life around.
Good.
Talking about Bling Bling.
That's a good for the movie moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? Were you able to do what you need to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need to.
See what Malfoy has to say.
Oh yeah, what would be a good?
Ready?
Oh, good. Ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
He steps out from the doorway and walks up a few feet. Welcome, friends. I apologize for the, unpleasant locale. If you would step into my office, I have more suitable accommodation for a private discussion.
That would be fantastic. I'm assuming there will be no more traps that will be damaging me or my friends on our way.
No, not at all. But
Right.
I need to have some way to at least protect myself. That trap you went into, I assume it didn't damage you that much, but it alerts me when someone is coming.
Completely understandable. Well, yeah, let's make our way inside. We have much to discuss.
Because we shouldn't talk out in the open. Uh, those merlets, and he nods to the things up here. Are you able to see? You can see them a little bit. Those
Vaguely,
things,
yeah.
these things.
Wait, are those?
The giant squid faced things.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they're called Mariliths?
Yeah, those merlets, he whispers.
Oh,
They
wow.
are part of a much darker, powerful force, and we can't really talk in the open while they are listening.
Yeah, good. Let's
Oh, hot
go.
damn. Then yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I was
Give
scared
me
for a second.
perception checks too.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the demon Mariliths. I was like,
Yeah, Guido might not be the best guy suited for this because he's all just look at him. Yeah, he's just full trust, man.
La la la.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the crocodiles got better. perception.
Yep.
I'm a very laissez-faire kind of guy, man.
Thee and the crocodile, at least, you hear a sound coming from the tunnel you left. It sounds like the grade is slammed shut above you.
of course.
Nice. Trapped. Awesome.
Not necessarily. He's just trying to keep those fish folk out. You leave the door open at your house? It's rude we didn't close it behind us in the first place.
Okay. All right. Well,
As he steps up to here,
So naive.
you see these things up here. they start turning. If you look, you might not be able to see too much. Some of you should be. Let's see how far away everybody. Or yeah, they start turning some big wheels in here.
Okay.
On the walls, and from here and from here, water starts to flow in.
I'm gonna rush the door. I'm gonna go right past Usith and rush the door, if I can. This door right here. So
Yes, you can rush into
I don't know what we're
that.
heading to, but crocodile can breathe underwater. I don't want to breathe underwater.
Right.
I'm just
You guys
gonna
coming?
And
stay behind me.
Yeah, we're going. Let's go.
you also, they are not, for some reason, put out on the map, but
We're not gonna fit in this
basically
room.
here and here, in it,
Iron Blaze will
almost
split.
at the corners of this circle here, you also have some valves, some wheels you could turn that sticks up. Yeah, basically here, 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 and where he is, where the crocodile is.
Okay.
There's wheels.
Like
Like valves, you can. It seems like you can, those wheel valves you can turn, little bit like the ones on the wall here.
Okay.
so they're turning ones to put water into this room. Yeah, this little teeny room is probably gonna get underwater pretty quick, and it's tiny, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely that room. I was just
Yeah. All
Let's
right.
just ask the wizard. What's the deal with this?
the hell's happening? Is this a trick? You a jerk?
Kind of those things.
Yeah.
I
Got it.
posted
Got
it.
it. Got it. All right. So we ask him like, "Hey, what's going on?"
And I would say this seems, well, as I said, really well. You have been causing me a little bit of a headache. But now when you're here, I can deal with you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, buddy, that's probably not what you want to do. I don't know if you noticed the giant crocodile we came in with, and the fact that we just destroyed your little swamp monster there. But you might want to rethink this. I'll take that as a yes.
Eh. All right, somebody's gonna have to call this. Who's
Oh
gonna?
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
it's
yeah, like,
happening. This is happening. It's over. It's
Are
done.
we doing it? Are we doing it? Because I'll just
yeah.
backstab this mode.
Oh, this dude, yeah, he's got us right where he wants us. He's
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, he
going dumb.
seems to be. He
All right.
managed to drag you away from the entrance, and he seems to have locked you in. You
He's pretty
assumed
proud of
it's the
himself.
Kawatoa that slammed the grade shut at the top of the tunnel, so you will have a hard time. You probably can break out that way, but you wouldn't be. You assume that you wouldn't be able to just climb up and run away.
And then 1 second. 1 die 8.
No,
So
I
my
gotta
initiative
roll an initiative.
my initiative is 21.
Oh, Etienne, you're getting
Okay,
those.
for fuck's sake, dude. Never ever do I
Yikes.
get to be in the lead on initiative. Dead last. That's just me. I'm going to be dead
Taking
last
up
all
the
the time.
rear.
Yeah, but you don't have too good initiative, so it's not so bad. I made a character in the game. I was a mix of butler, and rogue and war mage, so I could add my agility, my dexterity, my charisma, my intelligence to initiative. Plus, I took the alert feat, giving me +2. I had 13 plus on initiative, and I just kept rolling free. Well, even if I rolled bad, I was never at the end of it, but I rarely got at the top of the initiative order, even with 13 plus.
Yeah, but I didn't even beat the guy who has a 2.1. Come on. All
It's rough.
right.
At least these things aren't goos.
Right. Yeah, they'll take whatever we throw at them, I'm assuming.
Do we have any idea how deep that water is?
It's getting deeper.
Yeah. Thanks.
Might be riding a crocodile to the surface.
Hmm.
I mean, game plan A has got to be to stop that water flow. I'm assuming. I don't know
Yeah.
how quick that shit's coming in, but I mean,
Well,
you gotta figure a room that
sounding,
size though. It's got
from
to
what
take
you
a
can
while.
tell, it won't take too long for the water to start rise, but it's not like 30 seconds and the whole chamber is filled.
It's
And
coming in
you
like
do
super slow. We got a good
assume
12
that
hours. We're good.
that these valves might have something to do with. Maybe they open more water, you don't know, but probably they do something. And Vandar, you're the first one to act.
Okay. I'll go ahead and raise my hand and conjure the purple mist and send it towards our, I guess, what would we want to call him? What's the guy? Purple guy.
Who's it?
Yusith.
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Malfoy? Okay.
Elusive? Yeah.
Scurry's got the right name.
And then I'll disadvantage his strength.
Well, as you are about to do that, you give me wisdom save.
Okay. One second.
Nice.
With that one, as you are about to cast Hex, I gave you this chance. You notice that this guy, seems to be an illusion.
Ah.
No.
He talks, he moves, but you're pretty damn sure he's an illusion.
Guys, I think he's an illusion.
All
And then
right,
I will, if I still can, it's up to you. I would like to just shift my bonus action to one of the, I'll go for the blue one. But the only thing is I can't, well, on my map, I can't really see them. Like, they're just in the dark. So I don't know if that light range would actually allow me to target them.
You have a 60 feet dark vision, right?
I don't, see, I keep forgetting because I have different versions.
No, you don't. You're a human, right?
Exactly, yeah, I don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
My other version does, but no, not this.
So if you can see them, then you can cast.
I can't
But
see
I
them.
think no.
So I just gotta hold my action and go, I can't target either of these guys. I can't see them, and that guy's an illusion.
Sweet.
Well, all right then.
Then we have the marrow, and it's staying here. It has turned the well. It seems to be staying and guarding it, taking up a defensive posture. And then we have Guido.
Hmm. Okay.
What you thinking, man?
You try and get him off that thing.
Nice.
That guy.
All right, let me then see what kind of wisdom score do they have. I don't think they have extremely high. No. No modifiers.
All right.
He fails and takes 12 damage.
Got that bonus 1 making all the difference.
And let's see. Now something happened. How well can you see this thing?
Well enough.
All right. You see, before it turns around and it looks kind of muddle-minded. It's just standing there staring basically straight ahead towards you as it has turned the valve open. But as you hit it and it takes damage before it starts running away, you kind of see some sort of clarity popping in its wide open eyes from the as it takes damage, almost like it's waking up from a dream, and then it starts moving away because it failed. It uses its full action to move, its full speed to move 5, 10.
Really?
Let's not attack the other one. Let's see if the other one stays entranced.
Yeah, I'm thinking these things are being controlled. And the gentleman who's creating the hologram, you have to assume can't be far off.
He's got to be in range to command them, I would think.
And Z is like in that room. So
He's
if he
not
was
in the
in that room, we would know that.
A pretty small room, unless he's invisible.
Right. And I'm assuming we're in a very closed off area. The only other way out of
Yeah.
here is gonna be that ladder that we came in
The
on.
ladder is the only way out you can see unless you could crawl through the pipes up here, or if there is something under the water, or possibly some secret entrance with a door. You can see inside this thing,
Huh.
There's no
and
door.
I
there is
could.
no door. There might be one, but you don't see one. If it's a door in here, it's hidden.
Why don't we just jam up those? There's turning wheels, right? They're like a
Yeah,
little
they
pull.
turned those wheels to
Okay.
open these.
But
Why
there's
don't?
4 more of those wheels,
There
like
are
here
4 more. It basically,
on each corner of this thing.
yeah, I
I
could
can
actually
get to
do
one
it
of those
like, let
on
me
turning.
do like this. Uh,
Would I be able to have used a bonus action to do that, or would that take a full action for me to spin this, start grabbing this thing?
We could gum up the things with shape water, and then freeze it.
Because I'm basically on one of them now.
Yeah, you could block the water from coming in. That's a good idea too.
Right.
I can use this multiple times. It looks like instantaneous, and it lasts for an hour. 5-foot cube of water.
Yeah, block them up. Block the two. The two things are like here.
Oh, so the
And
tubes. That's where they're actually coming from. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, I mean, are you done? Are you done?
So I did my
You-
attack. I did my move. Like, and I'm
You
on that
could,
thing.
you can turn these wells too, but they will. It will take a full action to
Okay.
do so.
Well, then I'm just gonna stand next to it. I don't want to
And
be in his
from
way.
what you've seen, the water was a bit more shallow. It's still not up, so it's flooding the walkways, but it's about. It will soon start flooding it. You assume that it will rise with almost 5 feet per turn. So
So
2 turns and the water will start flooding the.
Do we see these grates down here, Dan? Like under the water?
Probably.
All right, because I'm wondering, guys. I'm wondering if those grates are drain grates, and these
Yeah.
other ones that they turned are filler.
yeah,
I'm with you. So
there's
if we
4
just
of them,
do
so that
these,
makes
we should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can get the 2 lower ones in this in like 2 turns if you want. Somebody wants to get that upper one, and I like the idea of Vendar just blocking the faucets with ice.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, that's the obvious first problem we got to solve.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're trying to stop the water.
Unless we're gonna all turn into crocodiles.
That crocodile.
And
Oh, I can't move
we
yet. Sorry.
have Guido is down, so we have Z.
All right, so I'm gonna move to. Now you're kind of in the way, Mr. Crocodile. If I go like here, can I reach that thing? Can I reach the?
Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna move there and take my action to. I guess it would be open the valve, and
yeah,
and I'm
you can do
listening.
that.
Water is
It
going
it
down.
takes your full action, but as you do so, you hear that circling sound, something opening down here, and you assume that with that open, it doesn't seem to be enough to stop the rising of the water, but it slows it down.
All right, well that's one. And this guy down here, this other Marlock is entranced. He looks entranced, right? He's just holding on to the valve.
Yeah. Well, he's not holding on to it. He has turned it, and now he has turned around, just watching you, kind of empty-eyed, in a defensive stance. That's all he does.
Okay. Let's not touch him until we have to.
Yep.
Motherfucking deuces.
Anything else from you, Z?
Nope. Movement and action. Well, I guess I can go ahead and finish out my move. Well, let's see. I went, what? 10, 25, 30, 35. I guess I'll go ahead and finish my action and I'll just end up here.
Yeah.
Ready to turn the next one next turn.
And at this point, you also see something moving in the water.
That's not good.
You see that thing. Give me history or arcana checks to see if you might know what this thing is. Oh yeah, especially Baldur. This is, and also Etienne knows it. Sinor knows it. Anyone else wanting to roll? Scurry. Guido, the bard, the yak of all trade that should know stuff.
Never seems to.
Doesn't. You, yeah, you. It seems familiar. Yeah. I think I heard about something like that. But well, we have people that know. You know, it's especially Etienne, Zenor, and especially Bendar. This is an amulet.
Oh, dude, that's not cool. That is a hardcore. That's not good.
I mean, you might be knee deep up shit creek now.
Yeah.
Are those? See, just
All
remind me so I don't have to look. Those are far. Are those far realm creatures? Is that what I'm thinking of, or I'm thinking? No, that's Faerun. That's something else. What are they?
Uh,
Oh,
they are. Let me give you a little. Uh, they are considered aberrations, you know,
okay, that's what I
and
thought.
they are old, really, really old.
Yep.
They existed before the gods. They have seen the gods come into existence.
Oh yeah, so they're not the
So
far.
this is,
Yeah.
they are not far realm creatures. But they are probably the most ancient species on that still lives.
Anybody have banish?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they had like fights with the
I'm
hells and yeah.
I'm just waiting for.
Right.
It's a
One
good thing you're
step
rolling
ahead of
last
you.
at the end. It's a good thing you're rolling last.
1.1.
God damn it.
All right.
Hmm. This thing moves up to let's say it moves up to here.
Bless you.
And it goes for Z with a long tentacle.
Awesome.
Actually, he starts with missing you, and a second attack, a 14 probably misses you.
It does.
A 17.
That hits me.
Then you take 13 bludgeoning damage. And give me a DC Constitution save.
Uh, 16.
Yeah, you feel fine. And then it moves away. It moves actually up to there.
Okay.
Correct.
I don't think it's an illusion scurry, but feel free to bite it.
Gonna get it on with the amulet. Look at this.
Sadly, a 9 is not really enough to hit.
It's enough to distract it.
All right, Scurry's done. Bish dudes.
I'm hoping this.
Then we have this Marrow. He just stands there. He's not doing anything.
Let's leave him
And
alone.
then we have, last but not least, Etienne O'Nevar. Your time is now.
All right. I will move to here and turn this thing off.
Well,
What?
as you do, you leave his range, so he gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, no, then I don't move. Banish. I'm going to banish. Cast banish on him.
And it is charisma saving throw.
Which is
Yeah.
awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch. Okay.
those guys would have amazing charisma saving throws.
Well, it's a pretty high CR thing, so it's. I wouldn't say that all saving throws are great, but you
I
won't
think
find
that
a
was
saving
one-
throw that's like with a -4, like the corrupting ooze you were fighting.
That's one of his lower saving throws, but he rolled really well too.
Yeah,
So, Dan, do I feel like I'm going to be able to hit this thing where it is?
yeah, but you have to step up. If you
No,
want to hit it,
if I cast a spiritual weapon, do I think that
yeah,
the
you
spiritual
can, the spiritual weapon you can move around basically as you want.
All right, I'll bring that into existence. Let me grab it. Put it right there. And I'll take a shot with that thing for whatever that's worth.
That's better than nothing.
That is a hit.
There you go.
4 force
Good.
Four
damage.
force damage.
Oh, big whale on there.
It's
Just letting them know you're here.
just
Yeah.
35 more of them, and we'll be all set.
All right.
Roughly, give or take.
Yeah. All right.
And then, anything else? You wanna move?
I mean, if I can move, I will, but he's going to get a
You
shot
can
off.
move basically as far as you don't. If you move out of his reach, he has a 10-foot reach.
All right.
If you, as long as you stay inside of that, he can't make attacks. If you leave,
I don't know what his range is, so I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving right there.
Oof.
all right.
That's hardcore roleplay, dude.
I
That's
mean,
all. You got to do it though,
yeah.
because we need that valve off.
Yeah, and it was a good. It paid off. He didn't hit you.
Good.
You have too high AC.
Great.
Or well, you could have had crappy AC, and I still wouldn't have hit on that roll. But
Whatever the case, he missed. Good for him.
yeah.
That's what we want.
And now, before Bandar goes, we have something fun going on.
This wasn't fun enough.
Oh, we had no
No,
fun.
this is not fun enough.
I mean, is this is TPK or something?
Today might be the day.
Today might be the day. The oozes softened us up, and bubbles softened us up, and now we're
It makes the water churn and turn and sprouts up, and I want it happens here. So I want V and Guido to roll me. Let me double check what save was it. He's using his lair action. Give me DC 14 strength saving throws. Guido and Z.
And that's where tiny cats excel.
Oh yeah.
no.
Not really, but
Negative
you
one.
are. Yeah. That's 20 feet. You are pulled 20 feet into the water. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's like the worst thing you can do to a cat.
Kitty cat is in the water.
Not stoked.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Bam.
That was a lair action. Not often I get to use lair actions. This is fun. And
But
now we have Baldur.
Okay. So this pump that's right, it's on the top left. It's basically it's a pipe that's water's coming out of, right?
Yep, this one. And this one.
Oh,
There
okay.
might be some other places water comes into, but those are the main things you can see at least.
Okay, so these things right here are valves, or like the four ones that are like
These
right.
are valves.
They're
Yeah.
the drain valves. They're the drain valves. So we've closed, I think, this one, right? This one's
Oh,
closed.
we opened.
We opened this one. I'm about to open this one. Guido, did you get this one before you?
nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You have one open. The water is still rising, but it's rising slower than it did before.
Which one did we open?
Bottom left.
Bottom
This
left. Okay, good.
Dan, can you change that one to like red or something?
Yeah, I'm just about to do that.
Very electrical diagram.
There
to
we
do
go.
it, but that's okay. Okay, so we got that one open.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just. I mean, yeah. I was under the assumption that there was water coming out of these four central ones, and that I could freeze it to
No,
clog it up.
they
But
are
yeah, I
coming
can't.
from this.
Yeah, I can't see that far, so I won't be able to do that. So I'll just close this. Can I use a? Is that a full action to close it?
An action, then you can open or close these valves is an action.
Okay, so I guess I will open it so it drains. That's what we're trying to do, is drain the thing. So
Correct.
yeah, I'll open it.
This one is the one you did?
Yes.
Okay.
You can still get to this other one then.
Yeah.
And I could still use a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll use I'll go ahead and hex the aboleth. And then I'll disadvantage the strength.
All right.
Oh, actually, I don't even have to. Yeah, because I still had concentration on it, so I can still last an hour.
Yep.
And then that's it. That's all I can.
So
Or I
then
can.
he's using a legendary action at the end of your turn to tail swipe you.
Hmm.
Misses.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, you moved away. Yeah, I saw you moved.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was the one you opened. I had the character sheet. Then he didn't.
Yeah, I was
Then
gonna
he will.
open it and then move. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that one to red. Those two are open now. Then at the end of your turn, he's swiping against the crocodile. With the 14, does that hit? "17 bludgeoning damage to the crocodile."
Bam.
These are wicked.
I mean, we need to get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scurry agrees.
We have someone in the water.
Still round, more round.
It's just grabbing at that grate, trying to get out of here. That panicked, you know. Oh, I got you.
And then we have this marrow.
Shit. Wish we hadn't woken him up.
Hindsight is 2020.
I know.
What's up there, jackwagon?
He moves up to there. And then we have Guido.
Well, I'm gonna scurry out of the water. And I suppose should probably hit that valve, huh? Or no, not or. I'm gonna open the valve. And then Z, I imagine, is gonna open the last of that valve. So
As you opened this, the second one, one Bender opened, the water seems to stop rising. It keeps the constant. If you open this one, it will start to slowly drain at least.
Okay.
Hey, I
I
think
like
that's
that.
good. For something with no legs. I don't think he'll move very quick on land like that. So
Yeah, that'll probably work to our advantage. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then that's gonna be it. Oops.
that wouldn't suck either for next turn.
Yeah, it was that or
I wish
open the valve, and I
You
was
wanna
like,
do anything with your bonus action?
no, I should probably save that for cutting. I'm good, man. That's it.
Do we think the door is locked? Did those fish dudes locked us in?
Don't know. Good question.
All right. Well, you're done, Guido, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna open this valve because we'll definitely slow his ass down if we get him on land.
I would think so.
And then yeah, and then I'm gonna move here. Check the door. Because even if we kill this guy miraculously, we still have to get out of here. You with us, Dan?
Yeah, I'm just typing something. Etienne, you should get a message in Discord now.
I'm looking at it now.
And we do. When you're done, then we have, and it was C. You moved over to there to. I was what did you do?
I did this valve first. I
Yeah.
opened this valve, and then I went here to check the door. So we have all 4 drains should be draining.
Yeah, now it's slowly starting to, but it will still take several rounds before it starts to really get low. But it is circling away. And you moved over there to do,
Check the door.
well, it will take you a round to get up to there because you have a ladder and then a small tunnel sloping up to the.
I'll wait. But I'll
All
always
right.
get to there, you know. That's it.
And at the end of your turn, Mr. Ablett uses his second legendary action to whip his tail against the little crocodile.
Damn.
Very taking a beating.
And then
Back to human, or whatever you are.
have we missed? I don't see Scurry in the turn order.
He's the blank one, the 2.1.
That's goofy.
I think you missed him. I think Etienne went before. He should have gone
I'm
before.
gonna. Yeah, he went into the. I'm gonna check which. It's
Yeah,
probably because he's.
he missed the bite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he missed
I'm
the
gonna
bite. And Etienne went. Yeah.
2.1. So I'm gonna add Scurry in. So he rolled with the crocodile, and now when it's deleted, and Senor C was done. Now it is the Ablett's turn. And the crocodile was here, so Scurry, you should be in any of these 4 squares. It's up to you. Where you wanna be. Because the crocodile is large, so it took up all those 4 squares. So when you pop out, you come in any of these 4 ones.
He's good.
Moves up to here and pokes his cute little head out of the water and looks at Bandar. And Bandar, give me a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Mm.
Do, 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 do. Had to go wisdom, huh?
You are magically charmed by the amulet until the amulet dies or until it's on a different plane of existence. You cannot take reactions and he can direct what you do, but if you take damage or something like that, you can repeat the saving throw.
Okay, and it's not a spell, right?
No, it's not a spell, it's
It's like
an
a creature
ability they
ability.
have
Yeah,
called Enslaved.
gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Now I am possessed
Charmed.
or charmed. Sorry.
But it's kinda weird, but yeah, it's a medical word. You're magically charmed, but it's not a spell. But yeah, there are
Right.
magical abilities that doesn't count as spell. And that was his turn, and he
Turned our party of 5 into a party of 4. Who gets to hit Bendar?
Slap him with a cat paw upside the head.
Yeah.
hmm,
He's-
then a marrow. Which one is that? He stays. Scurry! You're no longer a crocodile, but you're in the water. Your staff or club are now magical.
You're gonna hit him.
That's not a hit. His AC is a little bit higher than that. Anything else? And he just had his turn, so his legendary action is back. So let's see what he will do.
He gets the legendary action after everybody's turn.
After his
He
turn,
a
he just went.
legendary. No,
Oh,
he regains.
he already gains it.
Usually, legendary actions works like they have usually 3. Some monsters might just have 2. There are those that have 4, and they can take those after another creature ends their turn, and they regain that number. If they have 3, they regain that number after they have end with the. Or I think it's at the start of their turn. Start or end at their turn, they regain that number of legendary actions. It tail swipes the little gnome. And I roll low. I think a 14 might miss. Well, lucky you. Then we have Etienne.
All right. I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on that thing. The Aboleth. Wrong page. 13.
Not a hit.
Is a hit or not a hit?
Not a hit.
Okay.
He has
That's
a
it.
little bit higher AC than that.
Okay. That's it for me.
And then we are at initiative count 20, so he can take a lair action. What should we do?
If this jerk pulls me back in that water.
Well, we gotta wake up Bendar. We didn't wake him up. Everybody took turns and didn't wake him up, so he's gonna attack one of us, which will really suck.
No.
This one causes water to sprout up here, so I want a DC save from our Kit Kat and Etienne, and it is 14 strength save, or you're pulled into the water.
Son of a bitch.
And actually,
Damn it.
boom,
You'd hit me with a spiritual weapon.
boom, and you're also prone.
Oh, Jesus. Prone in the water.
Yeah, it sounds a little weird to be prone in the water, but yeah, that's what it says.
Basically, you got like pulled
And
under.
then we have Bandar, and he tells you to not attack your friends, because I mean he's not mean, but he orders you to go and open it, close
Yeah. I was worried he was gonna do
that one.
All right. And do I roll for wisdom save?
Sadly, it's not even at. This is such a freaking nasty ability that you only get it if you are taking damage or once per 24 hours if the target is if you're more than 1 mile away from the airbullet. So this is one of those nasty things you could actually be, well, as long as it doesn't order you to do anything, you can go about your normal life. So that means an amulet could have people up in the city that are enslaved by him that go around their normal daily life, and if he wants, he could order them to, yeah, do shit now.
Nice.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a problem.
And I actually have the counter to that, but I can't do anything while I'm charmed.
I don't have a way to uncharm you.
Beat
I do. I'm
me,
just gonna-
hit
Oh, that's
me,
so
hit
annoying
me, hit me.
when you and that's so annoying when you are the one that has the cure to the problem, but you can't use it because you're charmed or incapacitated or anything. Yeah,
Protection
I
from
could
good
fix
and
this
evil.
if someone else had it.
Protection from good and evil.
Hmm?
You know?
And then we have this one.
So now the water is stable again, right? Shit.
No, it's still slowly, but now it's really slowly sinking. You realize if you have one of those open, it is still rising. If you have both with the two of them with the open, then it's even. It doesn't rise, it doesn't fall. If but the three are opened up, it is slowly starting to drain. If you have all four, it's draining faster. So basically, two is equilibrium. It doesn't do anything. If you have more or less, so now it's still slowly sinking away the water.
All right.
This one moves up here. It doesn't even attack at the end, or and it crawls up to here, and it speaks. Do anyone know Aquan
Nope.
or Abyssal?
Or abyssal.
I only know infernal.
It tries to say something. Well, it tries to say you can hear it's on two different languages, but no one of you understands it.
Yeah, primordial. I'd get. I got undercommon earlier, but no joy here.
Yep.
All right, I'm not hurting him. I'm leaving him alone.
And then we have Guido.
All right, we're gonna run up here.
No.
Well, prone, you have to use half your movement to, I wouldn't say stand up in the water, stabilize yourself. And then, unless you have the swim speed, it's difficult. You can only move half the speed in the water.
So basically, what, 15 feet from where I was, which was what, right here?
I think you were right beside at the end.
Okay. So do like a 5. So that's 10 to get me there.
Yeah.
And then 5 more gets me to him, which is fine because that's the game plan. And then we're gonna give him a nice slap in the ass, and we're gonna tell him to get his shit together.
A punch.
I mean, why not?
Nice.
Give me an attack.
I don't
You
want.
have to hit him. Hit him unarmed. You have him unarmed?
Yeah, you have to damage, and it's not like hypnotic pattern when you can with the kind of bitch slap one a little bit. Hey, wake up! For this thing, you actually he has to take damage.
I take that back. I'm not gonna do that because if I hit him with that, it's a strength saving. It's a strength thing. So I'm gonna have to give him a fucking loot bonk, which doesn't matter.
All right.
So that's straight up a miss. So I tried to wake you up
Bam.
and failed miserably.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that-
you missed?
He missed.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it.
I don't know what's your AC. Did he miss with an? I'm assuming he missed with an 11.
Well,
yes, I think this
18.
time your high AC is against you.
Exactly.
And my shitty roll isn't helping. Fuck me, that's it, man. That's all I could do.
All right.
Then we have Z.
I'm gonna move to here. Do I have line of sight to Bendar from where I am, or is this Marlock in the way?
You have line of sight from where you are, but if you wanna throw something, he will have half cover because you have this thing in the way.
5, 10, 15. How about from here?
There you can see him totally fine.
All right. Sorry, dude.
No
I
problem.
need your ass away. Oh, damn it. That
Awesome.
didn't work either. All right, that was 15 of my movement. 20. I'm gonna go here. Let me just check one thing real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move there. There's a method to my madness, guys. I'm gonna turn off this other valve.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
good
turn
call.
off water coming in.
Good call.
And at the end of your turn, this thing Use a little bit of legendary action to tail swipe at our little gnome. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh,
For 18 bludgeoning to Scurry. And after that, it's its own turn. And it's using its enslave on this thing.
This thing, you mean? Yeah. Okay.
great.
And then it, Scurry, you get an attack of opportunity as it is swirling away over here. $16 doesn't hit. It has an AC of 17. A little bit metagaming, but at least then you know what you have to hit for.
If your tattoo is active, it would be +1. Is it already in there? No, it's not.
Then it is a hit. If you have it activated, then that's a hit for.
Well, 7 should be 7 + 1. Should be 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you do hit this thing.
Nice.
So, yeah, sorry, did he re-enslave this Marlock, this guy here?
That's what I
Well,
gathered.
hard for you to tell, but it seems like he might have done. But I would say for your characters to know that, you would probably need to make a pretty good perception check.
All right, well, we'll worry about that.
Because it's not like it's a physical attack.
Right.
It's not like you see a javelin smacking into him or something like that.
Yeah.
And
just
this marrow, yeah, he stays exactly where he is. And then we have Curry.
Bendar.
Baldur is controlled.
Nice.
Magic stone, nice.
Somebody's got
For you to toss, you're in the water below. You can, but he would have at least half cover from where you are.
Like, get out of the water.
Yeah, should still be able to move.
Yeah, he's got his movement still. Do that too.
Yeah, if you're going for Baldur, that is a hit. Well, not from there. It's a +2 AC. So Baldur, you will have 20. As I said, from where Scurry is, Baldur will have a 2 or half cover, increasing his AC by 2. Because Scurry is down in the water, there is a ledge up here.
Yeah, do that. Just come out of the water. Then you could hit him with either stone or yeah.
Yeah, then it is a hit.
Okay.
Damn, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, you did it
Broke
twice
it.
too. That's awesome.
I know. I either roll 1s or 20s, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have, and also it would be 10 feet of movement to get. From now on, I need to climb up from the water. It is difficult terrain also. So even if you just go from here up to here, it is 10 feet. You all try to climb up from water in a pool or something. You just don't let it swim up from the pool. You have to stop. It's a bit difficult. But Scurry has enough movement, so it doesn't really matter for him, but just for further. And then we have Etienne.
Yeah, good timing on that ruling. So I've got 15, half my move to stand up, and then
10,
5.
50. Yeah.
That's I
Now,
think that's
it
as far
takes
as I can.
10 feet per square because just swimming is difficult terrain unless you have a swimming speed.
No, I'm there. And I'll float this thing over here and try to beam this guy and straighten him out.
That is a hit.
Hey, 7 force damage.
Yes, that hits, and that gives him another. You see no real reaction besides winching a little bit in pain.
He's still beholden.
And we now have the top of the turn, so we can do a lair action.
Another reason to drain this water out is then he can't do those whirlpool things.
Right.
He's using one out in this water, so Scurry and Baldur, give me a DC 14 strength checks. Strength saves.
And that would still be with advantage, or did I drop my concentration when he enslaved me? Because
Concentration on the hex.
yeah, because I
Or what
disadvantaged
did you
strength.
mean?
I disadvantaged strength on him, and if it's a
Yeah,
grapple,
but it's
it's not a grapple.
just a saving throw. It's not a contested one.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
But Scurry, you managed to do it. You stay up, but Baldur, you fly into the water. And I think we stop there with Baldur up next. Let's see, where were you standing, Baldur? Was it here, just below?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, you're in the water, prone. And we are a little bit over time, and let's stop at the top of the turn. You might benefit from having a week of planning to decide what to do.
Nice.
Prep time.
Run like hell.
Yeah.
This, I can say, is so far probably the toughest fight you've been up to.
Seems that way.
Because, yeah, it's a
on.
creature, it's a decently high CR creature with legendary actions, with lair actions. They are not a yoke.
Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna
Definitely
think
not.
whoever's gonna whoever goes head to head with it, protection from evil, to give disadvantage to attacks against you. And it also makes you immune to charm and basically the mental attacks that it'll do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, I could do it too. I mean, I can just sit
These
there
are-
and damage reduction, and that should stop. Like if I get hit and I use the damage reduction, does that count as not? If I completely cancel out the damage, I don't have to make a concentration check, right?
Well, it depends on how much. Also, if you take, how much can you cancel out? How much
5 die
damage
8.
reduction do you have? Sorry, what did you say?
5 die 8. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't know why my... Can you...
Yeah, if you manage to cancel out all the damage, you don't have to make a concentration check.
Yeah, so that's
If you take
that's a strategy.
19 damage and you manage to cancel it all out, yep, then you don't take damage. Then you don't have to do a concentration check.
But even so, if you only take like 2 damage, you're probably gonna make the concentration save. So yeah.
But
that'll work.
if you manage to, even if you take 19 damage and you cancel out 18 of them, then you still have to do a concentration check.
But would it be like on the 1 or would it be on the whole damage? Like just the
It would
one?
be on the whole one because that's the damage you actually take.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And
Good to know.
the concentration checks are always DC 10 or half the damage. So unless you take 22 damage, it's always DC 10. It's when you start to take more than 22. Because if you take 10 to 22 cut with the half of that, that's 11. So
Gotcha.
22 and up, then the DC for the concentration starts to
Climb. Cool.
Good session, fellas.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you have it, there is one spell that is amazing to break concentration on creatures. If you ever want to do it, if you have that spell. And probably the best spell to break concentration in many cases is Magic Missile. It always hits.
Yeah.
And
Always
if you cast it at level
Multiple times.
level 3, for an example, then you have 5 darts. That's 5 concentration checks.
Yeah.
So if the one concentrating 5 checks, yeah, one bad roll and concentration might be broken.
Oh, so
gentlemen.
I have the
I'm gonna get out of here.
recordings.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys
Cool.
have a good one.
No,
Yep,
yo.
have a good one. Yeah, I have the
Yeah,
recordings. Where
see you
should I
next week.
post it?
Yep.
What did you say you have?
Oh, I have the recordings. Where should I post it? Like on
Well, that's
Discord?
up to you.
Oh,
You can post it in Discord.
okay. All right, I'll post it in Discord. All right, sounds good. See you guys later.
Yep.
Yep.
See you
Take
next
care.
week.